Hey, we're live.
Hey, we're live. Live is good.
Good morning, Giants. We're back at it every morning. That's the secret to life, right? Just get up, keep pushing play.
Every day.
Yeah. Did I remember doing P90X? Remember that? Tony Horton?
Oh yeah.
He's like, just keep pushing play. Keep pushing play.
Was that did that start on a VCR?
It did. A VHS. Had to
Yeah.
like wind up the tape and plug it in.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah. Wait, I missed that part, Tony. Start over.
Oh
Uh,
man.
what's on your mind, dude?
Today's a special day, Nick.
Today's a special day.
It's
Yeah,
September 11th.
it is September 11th. Yeah,
So yeah, I was feeling grateful for, I don't know, for the freedoms that we have to be able to do what we do, to be able to wake up with giants every day,
yeah.
you know?
Okay.
And I just wanted to give a little gratitude because today, um, what was that, 2001? Holy smokes. Goes by
Yeah.
fast.
Do you remember where you were? I
I
remember where
do.
I was.
Where were you?
I was at the college campus at Solid Community College, and just saw the news. It was flashing on, those big box TVs. They didn't have flat screens back then.
Right.
It scared me to death, man. I thought, oh, here we go, dude. I'm going to war. I was scared. I was nervous seeing that.
Yeah.
Really
It
sad,
was,
you know.
did you watch the pretty much the whole thing live or?
Yeah, I caught glimpses, and then I went straight home and just turned on the news, and I couldn't peel myself away from it. It was so graphic, so terrible, you know.
Yeah. I kind
Yeah,
of think that that was probably the case for a lot of folks. They found out really quickly. Word spread fast for not having social media platforms the way we do today.
right.
I
Yeah,
uh, I was in Houston, Texas, and uh, yeah, I watched the second plane hit. Um, yeah, it's pretty intense stuff. So
yeah. I heard a story the other day about it, about this guy that he warned his whole floor. There were a lot of people that just got apathetic when it happened. They're like, "Oh, nothing's going to happen. We're fine." And this guy just told the whole floor, "You got to get out of here. This is bad. This isn't a good thing. We got to move." And he got this entire floor evacuated and got them all the way down and out of the building, and then went back up for more and never came out. He
oh
rescued an
wow,
entire floor. And so, there's all these people that we don't hear about that are heroes, that they got people moving, and where a lot of us might have just been looking for our neighbor to tell us what to do next.
hmm.
This is one of those guys that said, "Hey, we can't just sit here. We got to go."
That's a good lesson for a lot of things in life, not just an actual terrorist attack,
Yeah,
but maybe what are are you that type of a person, and maybe you don't know till a crisis hits, but I think that I don't know, maybe I don't know if that's appropriate for today or not, but I think that it's a good thing to self reflect on. What kind of person am I? Am I that kind of guy that would go back in? You know, would I be the type of person that I don't know, that thinks of other people first, and how am I going to
yeah.
help others, and what am I going to do in my life to change other people's lives?
Or what am I going to do? Period. Like,
Yeah,
instead of waiting for somebody else to take action, like this guy was the one that took the action. And I think sometimes we don't feel that like we're just sitting and waiting. I've done that where I sit and wait for somebody else to do it. But then, there are other times where I am that person that takes the action. And I think in situations where it calls for action, I think, man, you got to be that person. Sometimes you just got to take it on, even if it's uncomfortable, and just do it. Just be that person.
Yeah, it might not be something that's so graphic that, like 2,977 people died
Jeez. Yeah.
um, that day, and maybe and I don't know how many people were on his floor. You might not save that many people
Right.
from actual death, but you know, making a difference in the world. You don't know what your actions, just little bits every day,
Right.
can cause for other people. So
Yeah, it doesn't have to look a certain way either. There's ways to take action. I think of the people fighting the fires in Oregon and California and Washington right now. Like there are people that are out of their homes. There are, you know, I don't know. I see these people that had to clean up the freeway, 45 semis that tipped over this week from the wind here in Salt Lake. Just 45 semis just gone. And granted, like that's some of them, that's their job, but there's others that wasn't their job. They were just helping out, And so I look at the child rescue operations that are going on right now heavily. Like that's somewhere that's definitely needed. And just finding a way to be a hero, you know, as a giant. I think one of the cool things that I saw on the list of what do you think a giant is yesterday when people were posting was, in a sense, they were saying be a hero, like that person that stands up and lifts others up when they can't do it for themselves.
it's interesting too, because you might not do it in that big fashion, that big giant fashion that guy did on September 11th. It just keeps coming
Right.
back to me like that. Like, but look for little things every day that you can do um, to be of service to others and to make a difference, to make an impact.
Be the one.
Yeah,
Yeah. America.
yeah, that's right.
This is a great way to start the day because my intentions, I wasn't clear yet. Just woke up, but I can create an intention around this, around being that person today. So that's something I'll commit to. Is I don't know, in some ways, somehow I can make a difference. Just do it.
And you are right now for
Yeah.
others, guaranteed. You made a difference for me. So
Thanks, man.
I woke up, well, last night before I went to bed. I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh man, tomorrow is September 11th, and just started thinking about all the gratitude that I have, and all the things that the things I'm thankful for, the people that I'm thankful for,
Yeah.
and the freedoms I get to enjoy because of other people, and that in an instant, some of that stuff can be taken away, or altered, or changed very quickly. And so it just made me thankful for being able to be in a country where I can do this.
Yeah.
I can get up in the morning and have a podcast of sorts, and hopefully make a difference for one or two people out there. And if that's all it is, then right on.
Oh,
Then it's
you're
all
doing
worth it.
it. You're doing it. You're making that difference. And it's what's amazing to me is the idea of freedom. Like you mentioned that a couple of times through this is that freedom, and it's that one thing that we have in our life that can't be taken away. Freedom is a personal choice. Like I know people that are in communist countries where there is just absolute rule of law, that are making an impact. And the freedom is a perception, to think that I need to rely on somebody else for my personal freedom. That's giving away our power. I just don't see that.
Yeah.
Our rights could be taken completely away, and we still have our internal rights that we can align with, and we still do great things.
Yeah, and there's people here, where we have probably more freedoms than just about anywhere, that definitely, maybe they put themselves in a box, or they limit themselves on what they can and can't do.
Yeah.
And There's no reason to.
There's one person that doesn't do that I see, named Stacy Hassop Kelly.
I love Stacy. She's amazing. That
Yeah,
that gal is a go-getter. I'll
she's a
tell you what.
go-getter and a
Yeah.
go-giver. She's
Successful business, selfless person. Amazing,
yep,
huh?
yep.
Good job,
She's,
Stacy.
she's out there making an impact in the world. You know, there's a lot of people on our show, people that watch, follow, that are getting the books, that are out there teaching their kids. You know, seeing these images come back from these people sharing these people, our readers, our
These
fans,
people.
not these people to us. Let me change that.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, not like that. Yeah, like there's, like you say, there's this gratitude that you know the people that follow this journey are sharing it with others. They don't want to just have it for themselves. They want to share it with others, and they're like reading the story to their kids. I had one lady reach out and she said, I read it to my 10-year-old son, and this morning he said he wants to be a giant today. And it's so cool, you know. That's what it's about. But it's not just about kids. It's like I want to be a giant today. I want everybody watching this to be a giant today. And part of that is being a hero, like in some form. Maybe it's helping somebody at a grocery store and you like buy them a candy bar or whatever. I don't know. I remember one time I did a challenge, shouldn't be a challenge, but I went in and I just asked the cashier, what's your favorite candy bar? Just random. It wasn't random because it was like planned, but he told me. So
Randomly planned. It's okay.
I bought him this candy bar, and he just freaking smiled, and we started chatting and having a conversation around it. You know, it was awesome. It's just a little thing. It wasn't, you know, a candy bar is $1. It's nothing, but it meant a lot to that person. You know, one of my favorite things to do is, if I could do this more, I would do it. Is buy people's groceries, like or dinner or whatever. You know, just do something for them. Maybe you're in an area where you can help evacuate people. Maybe you're in an area where you can help fight the fires. Maybe you're in an area where you can help rescue children. Like, it doesn't matter what it looks like, you know.
When when COVID hit hard, I watched a giant of ours, giant friend of ours. We don't own the giant. It's not. It's a giant of ours. We own,
Yeah,
you know, we own
he's
giants.
ours. We tagged him. You know, like the Southside Kings in the elevator. Hold on. Hang on to that story.
Sorry, Nicole. This is Nicole Castillo. Nicole
Yeah,
mobilized, and I watched her, and I know her heart, and I know what she does, and I know the type of person she is anyway. But she went just, and she rose to the occasion. Let's put it that way. And she did those things just like you're talking about. And I think that you know, on again, going back to you know, it doesn't have to be major massive things, because some people sitting at home might be nervous or scared, or I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to be giant in that way.
yeah,
Find something small. Maybe you have to push yourself to be intentional, to plan it out a little bit. Like, hey, I'm going to go buy a guy a candy bar in the grocery store today, try to
right.
make somebody's day. What I think it does is it takes your eyes off yourself and puts it on other people, and makes you more aware and conscious of what they're going through in their life, and the things that they're facing with and dealing with, maybe some of their demons and their trials and their struggles, and makes you more empathetic. And I see that in you too, Nick. So you're doing a great job.
Thanks,
Even if it is intentionally planned to go buy somebody a candy bar that day.
you do what you got to do.
You
But
do what you got to do.
you know, the thing is, there's still more. There's always more. There's always more that we can do. It's the story of the starfish on the beach, right? You guys, like, there's millions. There's no way you're going to rescue all of them. It doesn't matter. And he goes, it matters to that one. And he throws it in, right? It does. It matters to that one. And so today, 9/11 can be a reminder to go serve. Whenever you see 9/11 on the clock, maybe that's a reminder to go serve. If you see that synchronicity pop up, it says 9/11, it's like, hey, what are you grateful for? Then who can you serve? Maybe use it as a trigger.
That is a great trigger. I love that.
Because that happens twice a day, at least.
Happens twice a day. Does it happen more? I don't know if it happens more. If it happens more in your world, maybe your clocks are off, but
Yeah.
you
You
can
might
look
be
at different
flying.
clocks.
Maybe it's 3 times a day because you went to California and went
Yeah,
back in time.
yeah.
I don't
Good,
know.
I guess.
And then he traveled back to the future.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. You can figure it out. If you want to figure that out, figure it out. Maybe that's your thing today is figure out how to get more 9/11s in a day.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
I was going to tell a story, but it has nothing to do with any of this.
Tell a story. I'm
Like
ready.
we were
I'm ready.
saying,
I'm taking my gummy vitamins.
our giants. What gummy vitamins do you take?
Well, I gotta stay healthy, so I'm taking. I have these Juice Plus vitamins because I can't even take a capsule because I'm too lazy. But I'll eat gummies like a little kid.
You know what's funny is my kids love those.
Yeah, that was my fruits. Then I got my veggies. They're
That's
actually
awesome.
pretty delicious. Yeah.
That's awesome. I took mine in pill form today. Vegetables and fruits and berries and oils. So here's the story. My daughter and I were coming out of California. We were leaving the hotel, and somebody tagged the elevator on the inside, Southside Kings, 2-layer Southside King. We were joking about it, like, who tags an elevator? Like, what are you going to do with it? Now that you got it, what are you going to do with it? Hey, guys, I got an elevator.
It's our territory.
It's my territory. I licked all the buttons. It's mine. They didn't tag anything else. It's like you tag the inside of an elevator. All right, cool, dude. You got an elevator. I don't know. That's what I thought of when you said others. You know that we don't own our giants. Like
we licked them.
We didn't. We did it. We didn't lick them. Just to be clear, they wouldn't like that. That's funny. Hey, Giants, well, go make it a great day. There's a lot to accomplish. Take your focus off of what's on the media right now and focus on what's in front of you and what you can do. So if you can't control what's happening in the world, control what's happening in your world. And man, make it an intention today to do something awesome to serve in some way. Sound
Amen,
good?
brother. Amen, brother.
Okay, guys, we'll see you on the next episode, and thanks for being a part of this.
America.
America.